Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. And as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I was just in the process of going to bed. I haven't been to bed in 2 days. Had a lot of stuff to do. I guess I can consider myself a workaholic because there are days I get mad because I'm tired. I'm like, I got so much stuff still to do, you know. I try to get things right. But anyway, the purpose of this video and the reason why I'm doing this video, because like I said, I was about to go to bed. I'm tired. But I said I had to do this now before I go lay down. Acknowledge the passing of Michael Henderson, the singer from the 70s. My thoughts on Michael Henderson. When Michael Henderson appeared on my radar musically, it was the song Starship by Norman Connors, who was a drummer, or who is a drummer. And Norman Connors featured people. Because, you know, when you first heard this song, you thought it was Norman Connors. Because it's like, you know, this is his album. But it was actually Michael Henderson. And he also did some stuff with Phyllis Hyman, I believe, too. And some other people. You know, he's a legendary jazz musician, jazz drummer. And Michael Henderson was a guest vocalist on that song. And we know that's a classic. That's the first time I heard of Michael Henderson, you know, being a tremendous singer. But I had no idea he was a legendary bass player. You know, not just a bass player. We're talking legendary, you know. He played with Miles Davis in the story. I mean, that's all I would have to say as far as his musical credentials and chops. He played with Miles Davis. I had no idea. And he also played the bass on Starship. And there's a guy, sometime later I'm going to put his YouTube channel name down there because you guys need to check him out. He's like the bass player, analyst version of Rigby Alto. We all know who Rigby Alto is. And he's kind of like the bass guy. He's the bass version. I mean, he knows everything. You know, he breaks down everything that, you know, he analyzes. And he was talking about how great that song is. And it is great, but he broke it down as far as theory-wise, why is it so great? And the stuff that Michael Henderson was playing, he was playing like chords long before the new bass players are playing like, you know, like Marcus Miller, who sometimes play kind of chord-wise and lead line-wise. Michael Henderson was doing that 20 years earlier, you know, and it's like, whoa. And when you really listen to that song, you hear the greatness now, since you've been given an idea of why is it so great. And same thing with Yearning for Your Love by the Gap Band, the late Robert Wilson. He was a monster on bass, and he broke down how he did that song, and it's very interesting. 4 strings on the bass back then. There's so many of them, I lost count. And he said that he tuned down the first two, E and A. And I think about that when I first heard it at a club when I was a teenager. I'm like, the bass notes are so heavy, you know, and that's really before I started actually playing. And now I know why, because he toned them down. So it's like he had 2 tuned this way and 2 tuned that way to get that. And then that, you know, the legendary harmonics at the end. Do. It's like, man. But, you know, we losing a lot of people now, you know. I lost my brother last week, and it's like I've been kind of in this somber mood for the last several days. And as you get older, and it's just a part of life, you're going to lose people you love. You know, we all are going to leave here. You know, no one's staying forever, or it doesn't stay etched in stone for 200 years this way. You know, you're lucky if you get a good 65, 70-year-old run and, you know, God calls you home. And that's just a part of life that we have to adjust to, because I'm still wailing over losing Joe almost 3 years ago. You know, Joe was like my best friend, my dad, you know, and Joe was always there for me. You know, I could always count on Joe, you know. And, you know, just hearing, you know, he was at age 71, Michael Henderson. And just today, I got Phyllis Hyman Greatest Hits in my truck, and I listen to it every day when I get in the truck. And I was listening to the duet Can We Fall in Love with Michael Henderson and Phyllis Hyman. And, you know, Phyllis Hyman was just my girl. You know, it's like, whoa. It's sad that she left the way that she did, and she left too early. She left way too early. So I listened to that and him in the car today. I'm like, saying to myself, man, this guy can sing. I love his singing. But I just want to acknowledge that, the musical world has lost a bass genius and a great singer. Such is life. Till next time, take care and thanks for watching. Now I guess I can try to go to bed.